let's see how it goes. Minimize. See if this picks it up. There we go. We are live. Yes, we are. And there we go. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we is live. All right, let's bring this back up. Let's bring up my OBS. There's my OBS. Now I can see my chat window. I can see my screen. Do I really need to see? Oh, I don't want to do that. Minimize you back. Let's bring you down a little bit, my friend, though, because we don't need all of that. All right, let's just wait and let's see what we got. Can fix that all up later. Hey guys, how's it going? Boomslang here. Welcome to the channel. So, as you can see, I'm in my garage. It's a small garage, but it's going to get even smaller. So I got to make more room for more stuff. I like the fact that my camera's working really good. It's following me. You know, I get to do a walk and talk, and you guys can get the whole panoramic view of what's going on in here. So you can also do this if we want, and we can see if we zooms in, see if it sees me. It does not see me. Does not see my L. So I have to get a little bit closer. Do the L. There it goes. Now it sees it. And if I want to zoom in, I can power zoom in a little bit. If I want to zoom out, I just zoom it out. Not a whole lot of zoom there, but there's zoom. And it still maintained the follow mode, which is nice. All right, so what we're doing, well, we're making, first off, let's get our phone. Let's get our phone up and running here. We go here. Don't need that. Don't need that. We want to go right to our US Tubus. There you go. The Ubis Tubus. That way I can see any comments that might be coming my way as well. There we go. Go here. Where am I at? View channel. I am viewing my channel. There we go. All right. I have to turn the volume down on this. Oh, it's already down. That's good. All right, it's good. Camera's focusing back up. Very nice. My phone is frozen though. I don't know what's going on there. There we go. So we're good. I don't know what's going on here. Oh, there we go. I gotta hit the button. That's what I gotta do. All right. So, what are we doing? Well, we're making room in the garage. So I gotta, first off, we're putting in, because I've been having problems with power outages. So I went out and bought this huge honking generator. And we're gonna have to hook it up. So I gotta move these cards from this side of the room over here. I don't even know if the camera's following me anymore. Yes, it is. Okay. So we're gonna move these cards from here. We're gonna slide them up. We're gonna slide them up against the wall. We're gonna slide them up the wall here. And that's how it's gonna go. So feel free to make comments whenever you want about anything you want that you see in here. If you have any questions, whatever. Hopefully I'll be able to see them on my phone before I get all the way up to the computer. I should station the phone somewhere here in the middle. But I do need my stool/chair, because what we got to do is we got to move boxes. And they are stacked almost to the rafters. I say almost because the garage doors are in the way right now. All right, is that The camera stopped following me. Come on, follow. Over here. Thank you. All right, now you're good? All right, we're back. We're back being followed. All right. Maybe, I don't know, maybe I get too far away and it loses. No, that's all right. It's good. It's good. There we go. Maybe I'm just moving too fast for it. Maybe I gotta slow down because I'm moving too fast. We got to make the moment last. Stripping down the cobblestones. Looking for fun. I'm feeling groovy. I wonder what's in this box. Shoe box. It's got 1996 Upper Deck on it. We lost the camera. Hello. Hello, Moto. Alright, so the follow mode's probably not going to work too well if I get too far out of range. Let's go. Up here, big guy. Here I am. Right here. See me? This is me. Alright, I'm going to come down. Do it again. Hello, Moto. That is me. Correct. Thank you. Now, come up with me. Stay with me, will you? Stay with me. Focus. All right. And we lost it again. Come on, dude. I'm over here. Hello? Listen, just because it's the back of my head does not mean... Yeah, come on. Here I am, right here. That's right here. Anyway. Maybe I should do the zoom in. That's not bad. Ready? Come on. Zoom. Here we go. Coming in. That way when I'm further away, maybe it'll still keep me in frame. But I want to see what's in this 96. It says 96 Upper Deck. And what do I have here? We got some Upper Deck. I got some gold Diamondback cards. Yeah, probably 96 Upper Deck. Got some Paul Mullers here, Ricky Henderson, a lot of Hall of Famers here. The late Fernando Valenzuela, Boggs. Who's this? Todd Hollingsworth. Well, we were doing good. We were doing good with a nice string of Hall of Famers, but so it's about a. So shoebox is like 1,800 cards, so there's probably about 1,100 or 1,200 there. Between 11 and 1,200 in here. Come with me. Over here. There you go. Stick with me. Stay with me, Goose. Stay with me. I move too fast. Come on, Goose. There we go. I move too fast. All right, here's another. Man, she just will not listen. I'm going to have to just play the. Are you there? Focus, man. Focus. So this is a bunch of sport flicks, looks like. Different years. And some other cards. Yeah, sport flicks. Might be inserts. I don't know. There's a Griffey Jr. here. Mondesi on the other side. They're turned backwards for some reason. Yeah, all different years. To be honest, I never liked the sport flicks. They're just terrible. Ugly cards. You know, when you get up to six images on one card, it's impossible to see even one at that point. So what are you going to do? All right, let's check the chat. Someone actually stopped by to say hi. Sports Card Detour. Diego, how are you? All right, what's my camera doing? It lost me. Come on. Over here, friend. Bring it over here, friend. Talk to me. Right here. All right, stay with me. Have you considered building a shelving unit to be able to pull the boxes easier? By the way, hello. Diego, before I filled this room up, I had shelves. Now, the camera's not going to cooperate too well. But that whole So this back wall where the door is was closed off, and I had shelves in here. I had shelves along here, and I had shelves along here. If you look at some of my earlier videos from when I first opened up my garage to my YouTube, being my YouTube studio, and I had Airtime was here with me. We only lived a couple miles away. I had a display case, like you had at the card stores and stuff like that. And I had a vending machine with packs in it, so we were giving away packs of cards and individual cards and stuff like that. Just rolling the dice. That's all gone. I took it all out because since then I bought a 2.5 million card collection, and that just killed it. It just killed the rest of this. Right now I'm dealing with a 10 by 10 storage unit. 10 by 10 storage unit. I'm looking down at the monitor down there instead of up here at the camera. That's full. Floor to ceiling, wall to wall, front to back. Over 855,000 count boxes in there. Now I got to try to fit that in here because that's cost me $260 a month for storage. Now it started out like $100 a month, and it just kept going up. Every so many months it kept going up, and now it's like $260 a month. And I'm not. That's baseball card money. I could be spending that on. You save a couple months of that, and you can buy. Say even save that for a year. That's a good mantle card. A graded mantle card. So, and I do need some mantle cards yet to complete my mantle run. I won't get the 52s or the 51s or the early 50s, but I'd like to get some of the other ones. I have like 11 or 12 mantle cards, playing day cards, of which I think 11 are from playing, different. And there's one double I think I have was 1968. I do have 69 this last year, but I do not have the 69 variation with the white letters. So I took all those shelves, and they're in my shed out back now, and they've just been collapsed and shoved in there for now. One day I'll get this back to where I want it, but now I've got to offload millions of cards somehow. So I'm thinking about doing like yard sales and stuff like that. A lady down the street from me has one. She had one last month, and I walked down there and I talked to her about it. She said, "Yeah, you see my sign? Come down, set up." She hasn't had it over a month now. So I was thinking, like, man, I'm going to take some of these anywhere from 800 count boxes to 5,000 count boxes down there in the back of the car. I'm going to set up a table right in her yard there because she's got a nice long strip on Bluebell Road behind my house that people stop in all the time. It's a very busy road. If I want to get rid of something, scrap, like if I got an old grill or something, I put it right behind my fence next to the road, and someone will come by and pick it up within an hour. It'll be gone. My son had an old TV he was getting rid of. It was a 65-incher, but he upgraded to it like a 75 or an 85-incher. And so he wanted to get rid of that other one. We just packed it up, hauled it out back, put a free sign on it, gave him the power cords, I gave him the remotes. I said, "Here it is, guys, take it." And the guy stopped, picked it up within an hour, that was gone. So it's a very busy road, Bluebell Road is, and a lot of people stop at her little yard sale she has. Problem is she doesn't. I haven't had it in a month now, and I'm all ready to go. I had boxes ready to go. They have a 10 by 10 now. Luckily, they have not increased the price. My card cave became my daughter's room. Yeah, well, and that happens. So luckily, I'm older than you, and my kids are grown up. The youngest one got married and has his own place with his own kids, and so I took that room, and that's where I do a lot of my videoing in. That's where I do a lot of my eBay selling out of. Like, that's my office. But this was supposed to be it in the beginning. And so necessity forced me to have to put stuff into storage because my house is on a slab and a pipe broke underneath my slab and the water was leaking right through the garage here. And it actually destroyed a whole bunch of cards because the water just, I had them sitting on the floor. Now this floor wasn't painted. You see it's gray. If the camera would pan down, let's see, will it pan down? So it's gray now. Before it was just bare cement. So I painted it with a sealer, a couple of coats on there like that to seal it up. But the problem came from underneath the kitchen, the slab in the kitchen, and it leaked through the cinder block wall because there's a step down to get in there, like an 8-inch step down. And that's where it came out right from the floor and ran right through here and out the door. So I had to get it fixed, and that necessitated me getting all this stuff out of here because the guy when I talked to said, man, we're going to have to probably break through the concrete. I have to come right in here to your garage. You're going to have to move all these cards. I'm like, okay, I'll move them all. Put them in storage. You've been there ever since. But I got to get them out because I'm wasting money. And no one likes wasting money more than, the next guy. The common and base. Mine's more like just commons. There are some, not even, there are some other names in there too that may be in there that within the last couple of years have been elected to the Hall of Fame that might be in there. But I try to pull all my good stuff out and keep it here with the exception of these mailboxes over here. So if the camera follows me. So I don't know, you see these boxes here. They're called mailboxes. They're like apartment complexes. And they each hold like an 800 count box. And you just pull them out. That came with that 2.5 million card lot up in, I got it up in Trenton. So I called it the Trenton lot. And there's 9 or 12 of those, but there's 3, 6, 9, 12 or 13 of those mailbox boxes just sitting over there. Might be 12. But anyway, you get the idea. Maybe more. So if there's 1, 2, 3, they're only 3 high, so there's 12 boxes per box. But there's some good years in there. Like there's some 85 Dunrosses in there, 86 Dunrosses, 85 Fleers, 84 Fleers. I pulled out some 19. Trying to think if I found 1980 tops in there. There's 81 Dunross, so there might have been 80 tops in there. I pulled out that a friend of mine wanted some 1980 tops. I have about 500 for him that I got to give him yet. My buddy Chuck. So he's been asking me about it. I said, well, Chuck, I haven't gotten to him yet. And so now I'm finally getting into there, and I pulled the box out, and it had about 500 different 1980 tops cards in there. So he's looking to put his set together. So it's funny, my eBay store is Boom's Card Warehouse, going on the same premise that I've got such a huge collection. My storage unit is a 10 by 10 as well. So yeah, you know what I'm talking about. Like, it's jammed. You like the mailbox holders? I don't like them. I get it if you want to be organized like that, but I've decided that I only really need one of each card. That's all I need. I mean, I have boxes and boxes of unopened packs. Over here I've got huge totes filled with unopened product in. What's this? That's a mixed box there. But that's a 4-row box. Those are 4-row boxes. So what I'm doing today is, if I'm not moving too fast for the camera, are you following me, my friend? Yes, you are. Okay. I gotta make room, and I move too fast. Come on up, my friend. Join the team over here. Come on. Over here. All right. You know what? How about this? You just come on up. Say hello. Hello, my little friend. There you go. All right. You with me? Are you with me? You're not. Hello? Come on. Back in the program. So I bought this camera because I thought it was going to be neat. It is to a degree, but it's not super duper neat. Let's we can adjust this so y'all can see stuff too on the other. It's dead again. Dead to the world. Come on, my friend. There we go. Stay with me. So apparently you can't move real fast. They don't say that when they sell you the thing. They show you all the movements and stuff you could do. The guy sitting in the chair. And I guess they let the rest up to you to assume that it's going to be worth the extra money that you paid for it. Like, it looks like it's moving, but I don't know if it's actually following me. So, I mean, I've got regular boxes just sitting around with, like a 200 count box with cards in. Some Fleer Ultra 94 Fleer Ultra, 93, 94 Fleer Ultras in, like a Series 1 or something. Yeah, over here. I'll just look at the end. Normally you can't trust what they say on the end of the boxes. But this one here says that it's a 1994 Fleer Ultra. And it's Series 2, 301 to 600. So normally you can't trust boxes. Like you look at them and you don't know if they're marked right. You see they've been changed up so much that you just don't know. I started putting like this, like HOF. It's a box full of Hall of Famers. I put notes on here, the F for Fleer. Then I was putting tape on here. It says it's Tops. I was putting stickers on here. And then for some reason I just said, well, it says Tops Baseball right here, a sticker I made and put on there. But then I put a sticky note on it and it says Tops as well. So can't really track it. Here's one. Star Trek 94 Paramount Star Trek. So this might be something that I can sell in my store. I do sell a lot of non-sports stuff, and I do have some in my store. I haven't sold a whole lot of it, but the Star Trek stuff. But I gotta do what I gotta do. Get this. Yeah, I have not made shirts since. I've made a whole bunch for family members. So March 15th of 2023, my sister was murdered, and a lot of people know about that. She was shot and killed by her son-in-law. Common law son-in-law. So her daughter and this guy were not married. The guy was drinking, was drunk, and somehow she got shot, and my sister died. So I took that heat press, I bought a whole bunch of shirts, and I was still set up in here, and I was printing them out. Now it took almost 2 years. It took about 18 to 19 or 20 months for him to finally be convicted. For the whole process to go through. But yeah, the last thing I did was print up a whole bunch of shirts and they're white with black letters, and I printed up a whole bunch for people to wear in the court when we go in and we give our victim impact statements. So all it said was "Justice for Diane." That was my sister's name, Diane. And so that's the last thing I made up with them. But yeah, it's here. It's on the floor. It can be just easily plugged in and fired up and go to town. But I've been having other things going on with, buying out my lease on my truck, and doing other things like that. I'm trying to do other things, but I am full-time retired. I really don't have an excuse. I just loaf off and I focus a lot on my eBay store, and that's it. But yeah, so that's the last time. But yeah, I mean, I like it, and I saw a thing last night that someone here in town has got an embroidering machine that they're trying to sell. But I think it's a little bit old technology because they talk about a floppy disk. I'm like, damn, you can't even get floppy disk anymore. They said you need a floppy disk, unless it's, for some reason they said floppy instead of a thumb drive, because to download your images and stuff like that. I'm like, I don't want to deal with that. And I tried to run it by my wife, and she was like, nope, ain't happening, Captain. I'm like, okay. I thought maybe it'd be a nice hobby for you to do. I can teach you, how to do it. And you can embroider towels, you can embroider shirts. My sister-in-law, or my daughter-in-law makes, she has a heat press, but she does more Cricut stuff, and she's making some really nice hoodies she's a teacher over in Clayton, so she's been selling them over there to various people who wanted to buy hoodies. So that was her little thing that she got going, a hoodie thing. All right, come on. I keep going the wrong way. I want to power zoom, stay zoomed. Thank you. So, yeah. So that's about it from there. Let's see what else we got. Questions. Thanks for stopping by the way, Diego. I appreciate you coming by and hanging out. So yeah. So hey, Lou Rock, what's going on? Just popped in, bro. What's my eBay? My eBay store name is Booms, Booms Card Warehouse. Booms Card Warehouse. And it's got the same avatar as what I have on my YouTube. It's just me with an American flag behind me with my arms crossed, and that's my avatar and all that good stuff. I started selling January 1st. I'm not killing it, but if you're talking beer money, I've made like $3,000 already this year, so not bad. Not bad. Averaging about $500 a month. The last month was terrible for some reason, but it's already picking up again. I put out weekly sales videos. First couple I put out were like 3 hours long. I'm like, dude, no one's going to want to watch these. So I cut them down into a Monday through Thursday sales video, and then a Friday, Saturday, Sunday called the weekend sales video. That my weekend from this past weekend is up editing right now. Whenever I get time, I'll go up and I'll just post it onto my YouTube channel, and it'll be up there. I know YouTube's really sucking lately because I'm not getting any notifications from anybody about anything baseball card related, and I'm subscribed to thousands of people, and I'm not getting anything. I gotta find it by mistake. I don't even get John Jab's stuff anymore. I find it sometimes days later. It comes across my feed. I'm like, what is going on? Why am I not getting any notifications? I don't know myself. I've tried to unsubscribe, resubscribe thing. That doesn't work. I make sure that the all bells clicked on top. It's just not working anymore. I don't know what's going on. The other night I saw Pepino Man was on doing his 4 collectors thing. So I watched that, and I made a couple comments on that. I was lucky enough that it was on YouTube. I was on my computer perusing things, and I'm like, oh, look, they're going to be on. I saw it the day before, and I looked at it. So then when it came up the next day, I was already on looking, not for it specifically, but it popped up and it said, oh, live. And I clicked on it, and I just waited there until it came live. I just sat there in the dark, behind the scenes, waiting for him to come on live. So, yeah, but not all one word. It's Booms, space, card, space, word. Now, I don't know how. I don't even know how to look people up by their store name yet, So once I find someone, I got to save them. So I know, like Airtime Cards, that's Jeff Airtime. Lou Rock TV. Okay. Gotcha. All right. And then Airtime, Jeff Airtime, is just Airtime Cards. I think that's what he is. Airtime Cards. And dude's been killing it. That's all I'm going to say. He's been killing it on his sales. He doesn't do videos anymore. I keep trying to talk him to come on and doing some videos and stuff. He'll go in the background. He'll hang out. He'll lurk. He may comment and stuff on other people's videos. But for the most part, he's just focused on his eBay store and sales anymore. and family functions, doing things family. Like just came back from a nice Cali vacation, right? He's into roller coasters and stuff like that. I'll probably end up puking my guts out. I threw up on the little teacups when I was out there at Disneyland or whatever it is out there in California, Disney World, whichever one it is. And I took my kids out there years ago when we were living in Vegas, and I'm like, oh, one more ride with my wife, one more ride. The kids want to go on, babe, come on. She's like, no, don't. They're going to get sick. I'm like, nah, come on, it's all right. Look at these kids. They're tough. We get on a little teacup thing, and we're going round and round and round and round. And we're going like this, plus our saucer's going around. And I'm like, stop, stop. I'm trying to tell the guy to stop. Nah, the ride ends when it ends. And man, as soon as that ride stopped, I ran right to the railing, and it was projectile vomit. Wah! Just like Linda Blair in The Exorcist. It was like, wah! And you know my wife, she just looked at me and says, I told you. She's like, I told you. I told you. Yeah, you're right. Let's go home. Because we're going to go home. My mom and dad were with us too, so they saw all that. They were out visiting us. Trying to think. We went to, after that, we went down and we did San Diego SeaWorld. Spent like a week doing that stuff, and then we came back home. So it was fun. Not the traffic, getting stuck in traffic on whatever highway we were on, the 5 or whatever the heck we were on. That wasn't fun, but yeah, throwing up was fun, I guess. So let's see what else. Yeah, so I'm here. The whole reason I'm here, and I haven't really done. I've moved 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 boxes and 2 shoe boxes so far. So I'm actually supposed to be making some room. So if you guys want to just, that camera just stops dead right there. Like, hello, moto. Come. Follow. There we go. Come on, up here. I'm up here. A little higher, There we go. Come on. Follow me. There we go. All right, camera. Come on. Follow the back of my head. So the whole reason, like, first of all, these boxes are falling over. They've always been falling over, right? And so camera's not quite on my head. It's like on my chest. Stay there. It's not going to stay there. Come on. There we go. Stay with me. Well, I don't need my glasses on for doing this. But I got to get all these cards down and move these boxes. Okay. Well, I know it's going to stick down there. So this box is actually marked what it is, some 1976 Topps baseball. And if you look inside, there's 76. It's not quite complete for 4 rows, but there's definitely a box of 1976 Topps here. So, not bad. So sometimes you can trust them, but most of the time, yeah, I can't trust what's written on the box. So let's continue moving these. Basically, it's supposed to be just a working, walking, talking. This box is almost empty. Camera's gone. Lost the camera again. Hello. There we go. So this box is, well, this has got football on it. Now it's got some old baseball too, some 70, 69s. It's only got like a row and a third though. 68, 69s, 76s, some older Tops, but not super old. They're super old when they're older than I am. That means they got to be over 65 years old. Now this one says 1976 Upper Deck. It feels heavy, like Upper Deck. So camera over here. It feels heavy, like Upper Deck. What's it say? Yeah, it's more Upper Deck. Yeah, Geronimo Baroa. So So that's what we got in here. But it's a shoebox. It's a beat up shoebox like that too. Come on back up. Come up with me. I gotta make sure I make facial contact with that thing. I got my Mano bat here. It's a little kid's bat, but it's the. Can you see the Mano? My guys, I can't read my guys. So it's the Mano, Mickey Mantle model. Very nice. Well, it says Mantle style. So, same thing, Mantle. And it's a Worth made in USA. It's an F100 LL for Little League. Toloma, Tennessee. Little League bat. Probably cracked, because that's what we did back in the day. When you break a bat, you just put tape on it. If you don't have good, like, medical tape, you use electrical tape. I saw that for a couple bucks at the food market, so I picked it up. Just for the Mantle name on it. All right. And again, for you guys who got here late, the whole reason for the movement of the boxes. Oh, well, I just put a whole bunch of these in my store. Literally thousands of these. If I can get the camera. You with me? So here's a whole box. It's coming slow. It's a whole box of some 83 Fleer. Now, I just put thousands of them in my store. Almost, well, it was over 1,000. Let's put it that way. Because I had 1,428, and I didn't want to exceed my store limit. I'm closing in on 9,000 cards now, or I'm at 90 something. I'm closing on 10,000 cards already. So either I have to increase my store size, which is going to run me about $60 a month, but you get 60,000 cards, which I could fill that store in no time. Come on, camera, follow me. There we go. I can fill that in no time. As much time as it takes me to, I guess, scan my cards. And I do have the top scanner, the Rico. Here's a box of hard got plastics in. Let's check this one out. What's this say? So this box has got, oh, here we got in front of me, a whole bunch of plastics in. Let's see. Let's just take a look and see what we got. Oh, that's a blank one. That's no good. Some blank ones in here, but what's this one here? So here's a, looks like a Dennis Rodman card. Maybe a Skybox card. Let's see what else we got. I got some older football from like 70, small stacks of 72 football. We got some kind of John Elway card from Skybox, Clear Skybox, Super Bowl 30 or something like that. I don't know. What else we got here? We got to Own the Game of, is that Drew Bledsoe? Own the Game. Marino. So I do have other cards other than baseball. This one's got a $6 price tag on it. So the front is printed like that, and just like a coin, the back is the obverse or whatever. The back is upside down. Weird. You gotta flip it. It doesn't look like it's numbered or anything like that. So, don't know if Mr. Airtime's out there. He's at work or still at work. How about this Edge FX Edge 2 Joe Montana Collector's Edge. It's like a 91. Something like that. I don't have my glasses on now. So a lot of these would have come in. Like if you see it's got a price tag on it, that I didn't put that on there. and I'm pretty sure I wouldn't have paid $10 for this card, but someone had it in their collection, and they were asking $10 for it. It's a '94 Edge. Joseph Montana. Montana. Here's my guy. Here's my guy right here. Topps football, 50 years. Joe Willie Namath. That's my guy. That's the guy that I idolized as a kid growing up. Broadway Joe Namath. Oh, look. Here's another one. Broadway Joe. And this says $4, and it has $1.50. Was $4 or something like worth or value. I don't know. Someone put stickers on these things. What else is in there? Here's a hockey thing. What's this? A hockey die cut from Upper Deck. Here's a little jewel box with some hockey. Mark Messier's on the back. So it must be the Members' Choice cards. I don't know. I don't do hockey anymore. I used to back when I was a kid. I would do hockey. Not anymore. Back in the 70s. Here's McDonald's hockey. Upper Deck hockey. And it's a Canadian version. 91-92. All-Stars. Jules Etoiles. Whatever. That's my best French. You're going to get out of me. That's the best. Alright, what's this? Oh, some little throwing stars. Ninja stars. Some more hockey stuff. Apparently, yeah. Hockey. Joe Juno, Keith Tkachuk, Dominic Roselle, Scott Niedermayer. What's his name? Niedermayer. Is he German? No, he's Canadian. Then why is his name Niedermayer? Yeah, so there's hockey in here. And some baseball and some football. It's a hodgepodge. What's this? Hockey. Some baseball. Yeah. So I saw plastic and I'm like, ooh, might be something good in there. Plastics are always good to find plastics in boxes. But not today. Not all of that. It's actually marked hockey, but it's got all 4 sports. Oh, I didn't see basketball. So I got 3 out of 4. Let's hope the camera's following me. This one's marked Allen and Ginner, but it says A and G on it. I'm going to assume that's Allen and Ginner, and the camera did not follow me one bit. But it's got AMG 2009 on it. That would tell me it's like an Allen and Ginter. And let's see, what's the chat? Where is Kitty? I have... Oh, he was in here. We got 2 cats. So, the Blue Russian, she doesn't come around all that much anymore. But the stray cat that my wife adopted, his name is Finnegan, and he's always getting in trouble. He was in here earlier. Finn! You're being called for a curtain call. Yeah, I don't think he's gonna come. He don't like me. He don't like me that much. The cat doesn't like me. Camera doesn't like me either. Hello, camera. Talk to me. There we go. All right. So we got down here. We got some old 70. Looks like there's some 79 baseball in this box. 78. 79s. And I got tons of them upstairs. But there's some stuff in plastics. So let's check out what's in the plastics here. What do we got? Oh my God, I can't get my finger in there. Oh, get out of there. Come on. Oh, it's an autograph. Dellin Betances. Clearly authentic 2018 Dellin Betances. Autographed. Got the seal on it. Yeah, card rattles in there. Got something else in here. A screw down or something. Oh yeah, a screw down, old school screw down. It's a Brooks Kieschnick. He was a highly touted up and comer. It's numbered 1364 of 3440. Odd numbers, weird numbers. Autographed minor league card from 1994 Classic minor league set. Get back up here, camera. Come on. This is my head up here. Thank you. But yeah, and there's about 1,000 1979 tops in here. Some Burger King cards, it looks like. No? Yeah, that's Burger King because it's a low number. It's a Phillies Burger King cards. Yeah. Dave Winfield. 79 Winfield, 79 Winfield, 79 Winfield, 79 Winfield. Hold on. Hold the phone. Ready? 79 Winfield, 79 Winfield, 79 Winfield, 79 Winfield. Oh, finally. Whew, ran out of Winfields and now we're into Rice's. Rice-A-Roni. Wait, we got more. Rice-A-Roni. Rice-A-Roni, 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 Rice-A-Roni. What's this guy doing in there? Oh, he's a Hall of Famer now. He's allowed in there. He's allowed in the club. Cobra. And I got one of him. Only got one of him. Yeah, okay. I do have some autographs here, too. Who's this guy? Austin Ross. Ooh, never heard of him. Dean Green. Never heard of him. Scott Moore. Alex Meyer. Colin Cowgill, and I think he made it into the big leagues, right? This Cowgill guy. Hunter Firant. Ronald Bermudez, never heard of him. Tyler Holt. J.B. Woodman. Casey Gillespie. Hunter Green. Hunter Green sounds familiar, but that may be a different green. There's so many greens out there. Kyle Lodskar or something like that. Miles Head. It's mild. I just want some mild head, lady, please. Justin Jackson. Autograph cards. Yeah. Minor leaguers. So yeah, this is a box of like minor leagues. On-ball cards. With some 79s tossed in there. Ooh, what's this? Oh, some Frankenstein cards. Well, now this may have to come up with me and maybe go into my store. Got some Welcome Back Kata cards. Okay, got some minor league or some non-sports stuff here that seems to be a little bit interesting. Sports Illustrated Kids. There you go, airtime. Take that, airtime. I got some more Sports Illustrated Kids cards. And a Harrison Dillard Olympic card. Some tennis guys. Some rock cards. A Garbage Pail Kid. Some more Welcome Back Kata. Mr. Kata. Washington. Horshack, right? Those are the characters. About some, I don't know who this guy is. Pro set. Napoleon Bonaparte. Who's that guy? Wow, Bill and Ted. Oh, Bill and Ted's Big Great Adventure or whatever. Okay, that's what that is. And some Ron Martin's Laughing cards. Ooh, okay. These are going to have to come upstairs because they may find their way into the store. Let's see, what else we got? Don't forget to hit, oh, thanks, Alex. I just lost my little thing. Where'd it go? Where'd my YouTube go? Where'd it go? I just lost everything. I mean, my image is still up, but I don't know what's going on now. Lost everything. Time out. Damn, I don't want to lose the chat. Well, the chat's down here. I lost everything. Let's come back. On my phone, I lost my chat. What's going on there? There I am live. Press it. All right, we're back. All right, so we do have. All right, how is Michelle doing, Mickey? Alex, thanks for asking. She's okay. She's not feeling well today. She's got her ups and down days, but overall, she's doing good, and we're still alive, and we're retired, and we tease each other every day, and or night. I think I'm going to sleep in tomorrow. Why? Because I can. Because we're retired now. She's obviously been medically retired for years, but I just retired January 1st of this year, so I'm enjoying my retirement. Low roller scratchers in the house. I saw you got one negative feedback. Yeah, right? Thanks. Yeah, I got one negative feedback. It took me less than 3 months to get it. Yeah, so don't have to go for being perfect anymore. That's already, my chair's been broken. That dog done left the building, the house, whatever. Elvis is gone. Likes Winfield, yeah, when you get the like button. Thanks, Alex. Any destined rivals you ripping? I'm not ripping anything. Well, let's see. Are you running out eBay free listings in your store? I'm paying for 10,000 listings. So I'm like at 9,000 now. So yeah, it's getting there. I'm thinking about upgrading it to 60,000 listings because I got a ton of stuff that I can still be putting in the store every day. But I'm not. Yeah, I'm running out. Yes. So that question is absolutely spot on. I am running out. I've tried to be cautious about it. I'm not going too fast, but you know what? Let's do it. Let's just do it. So what else we got here? We got just a bunch of junk in this box. Not junk, you know what I mean. It's just a bunch of stuff. Cartridge family. There's a whole stack of cards. There's a stack of stuff I got to take upstairs and probably put right in my store right away. So let's do that. I like those. I already got like 200 cards I'm taking upstairs with me just from this one box I looked at. Interesting. And Coca-Cola stuff, but Bob Vila, work card. Craftsman cards. No, we're good there. Alright, time to put the lid on this box. I'm done picked enough. We're not here to pick. We're here to move stuff. We're here to make room. So let's do that. Let me continue moving while you guys. Past is alive. Oh, I just did it again. What is going on here? All right, I think I got it. Come on, goodbye. Get off my screen. All right, there you go. All right. What's going on? Boom's like, hey, John, how's it going? So my wife is looking for some kind of adventure. And so I talked to her. Come on, camera, pick me up. Are you with me now? You're not with me. See me? Good, now let's go. So my wife just said something to me, like, oh, any card shows coming up? I'm like, there's some coming up. Like Jeff and I go to card shows from time to time. He just recently got back from his vacation, so we hadn't gone in a couple months now. But the Philly shows coming up and stuff like that. And I was watching Wednesday night. Every Wednesday night, there's a live stream on by Adam and Charlie. And they're eBay sellers. They just resell on eBay. Cards, sports cards and non-sports cards. And so I try to join up. When I first heard about them, I was just chatting back and forth with them through their videos and stuff like that. And then got into some emailing and stuff like that. And I invited myself, I'll admit it, I invited myself to come onto their show and talk about my experiences being brand new to eBay and what I was experiencing, the problems I was having. And then Charlie, who is more progressed along than I am. He can relate to his, and then of course Adam, who's the more experienced guy, so to speak, has a couple years under his belt. He doesn't have 20 years or plus like Jeff Airtime does, but he has he has enough time that he knows a lot of the ins and outs already, the ropes. And so, I watch them, and they sponsor a card show in Green Bay a couple times a year. And my wife says, "Oh, they sponsor the show?" I said, yeah, they sponsor the show. They're the promoters, all the good stuff. "Oh, where's it at?" I said, "It's in Green Bay, Wisconsin." She goes, "Oh, we should go one time." So my wife is looking for a field trip. Now, the field trip to Pittsburgh, out your way, not quite to Pittsburgh, to Greensburg. Is this camera still following me or no? Yep, it is. That was a long trip, but she's like, "Oh, we can drive." I'm like, "Yeah, I know." And that gets back to the whole theory is that, well, we're retired. We've got nothing anchoring us down. Our kids are grown up. Our dog passed away last year, late last year. Roddy passed away. So all we got is 2 stupid cats, and my one son still lives at home, so he can watch the cats. If she wants to pack up and take a drive out to Wisconsin, I'm like, "I don't know, babe, that's a long drive," but we'll see. She wants to take a trip. I'll be like, I don't know. Quite the operation I got going on. Well, this was jammed full. I had a little walkway before I had to clear it all out because of the whole construction I had to do in my house because of the broken pipe. And we ended up putting a $40,000 kitchen in, and the whole thing was like $65,000. And I only paid $100,000 for the house. So $65,000 for the kitchen and the repair. They did some extra stuff. They redid the bathroom a little bit because the actual leaky pipe leaked through the ground, but it leaked into the downstairs bathroom is where it was bad. So they repaired all that. They concreted. They reconcreted everything. They put all new flooring down. New cabinet. We just once they had the jackhammer, the cement slab. I'm like, that's it. Bulldoze the whole kitchen. Bulldoze it. New cabinets, new everything. Sink, everything. Countertops. We're getting rid of the kitchen table, and we're going to go with like a breakfast bar thing that we got there now. So, let's see. My son has an RV. And so you guys know the truck I have, right? That 2020 Chevy Silverado that I bought back in 2020. The lease is up on it, and he's buying it off me. I'm selling it to him now it was a $58,000 truck when I bought it, and it was worth way more than that. I got it right before everything went nuts, car price wise, and trucks. So I got it at a good time, and I paid $58,000 for it. Leased it for 5 years. It's got 66,000 miles on it, maybe 65,000 miles on it. 66. We'll say 66. Round it up. It's got 66,000 miles on it. Mostly highway miles because I drove it to work and back every day, up the highway and back, or go to my mom or my in-laws, 2 hours north of here. So didn't putt around town all that much in it, and it Blue Books at $38,000. He's buying it off of me for $28,000. So he's already got $10,000 escrow into it. And so I don't have a truck. I'm down to 1 car now, but I don't have that payment either. So that's more card money. Don't tell the wife. That's more card money. For some reason, my screen here is frozen. I don't know. No, now it's moving. I had to tap my screen to get it moving on my phone. Let's see. I need an RV. Yeah, my son has one, and so the RV thing is he's got like a 2-wheel RV that he drags behind. I don't know how many, 27 foot or whatever it is, and he took it he went across country last year during the summer, since a year ago. He went from New Jersey all the way out, hit all the national parks along the northern part of the United States, all the way out to like Washington State, then came down through California and came across the bottom of the country, hitting the national parks like Grand Canyon and places like that, all those sightseeing things, and camping. They took, I don't know, it was a long time, weeks and weeks to do it, and came back, and then they were back for like 3 weeks, and they already had another trip scheduled to go to Florida. So he took my truck to drive that camper and his 3 kids and 1 dog and his wife all the way out there and back. And then he took them all again, minus the dog this time, to Florida, hauling my truck. So my truck would have probably 10,000 less miles on it if I didn't tell him to take my truck and use my truck instead of his Toyota 4Runner, which is what he wanted to do. I'm like, nah, that ain't happening. Your Toyota 4Runners, nah. It's good. You can pull it around locally, but don't go cross country. So yeah, my son has one. I don't think we need that. But anyway, let's see. And after I need an RV, you should take Michelle to town. Yeah. If you have more listings, you are going to end doing more shipping. That's right. Yeah, but that's all right. I don't mind. It's like I want to get rid of these cards, and I invested money into them, so I want to get some money back out of it before I die. Let's put it that way. Not that I'm sick or anything like that, but I had this conversation with my wife about, what happens if something happens to me with my cards. She has no idea. Like a lot of other spouses out there, they have no idea, really, because they're not into it like that. They got their own thing. So we've had that conversation. I'm like, babe, I only need one of each card. That's it. I'm going to sell everything else. I'll liquidate it through my eBay store. And it gives me something, like you said. I wake up and I check my sales. What were my sales today? And she gets excited for my sales. She's like, oh, you haven't sold any cards last night? Or I'll be sitting there somewhere, like over my son's house, and all of a sudden my phone will just go cha-ching, 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 cha-ching. And someone, like, you check my video after I post it later on when I get out of doing this live stream stuff. Someone bought 24 cards off me. I've had 20 card sales before, but this person bought 24 cards off of me. Spent $45, but I have a discount coupon. You buy 3, you get 1 free. So that $45, they save $10 just by using the coupon. And it's there. People don't use it, but a lot of people do use it. It's a free card. Just you buy 3, pick another one. It's free. Some people don't know it, or they don't recognize it, or maybe they don't know how to use a coupon. I don't know. Yeah, don't forget to hit the like button. Thanks, everyone. I appreciate that, Alex. Are you going to set up in card shows as dealer this year? No. No, but I talked with my wife, and I talked to the lady down the street. Over a month ago, she had a yard sale, and I went down for a yard sale, and I ended up buying a bungee cord chair for my grandson to sit in, right? And I talked to her about it. Because, oh, do you know the person that sets this up? And she goes, yeah, it's me. I own. That's my house. And I said, oh, it's literally like 2 houses down the back street from me. It's like a main drive, and she's got a huge frontage and lots of curbage to pull over and stuff. And she's like, yeah, if you want to come. I said, what do you charge? Do you know these people? She goes, no, I don't really know them, no. They just show up and they set up. I'm like, oh, do you charge them a fee? She goes, no. Says, if you see my sign out, you're welcome to come down and set up. I'm like, yeah, that's what I'm doing. So like a couple of times it rained on a Friday. She only does it on a Friday. It rained on a couple Fridays. So it's been over a month now, and she hasn't set up. And I'm waiting. I got 800 count boxes. I've got 4-row boxes, 5-row boxes ready to go. And I'm like, you want an 800 count row box? It's just going to be common, TTM fuel, whatever. It's $1 a box. Take them. There's 800 cards for $1, right? Take them. And the 5-row boxes will probably be like $10, right? Just take them. because there'll be more variety in these. Like if you get an 800 count box, it's probably going to be all the same, like 88 Dunross or some stupid thing like that, or 89 tops, or some people like the 88 Dunross. I personally don't like it, but what are you going to do, right? But anyway, so I'm here. Let's see. That's great, Mickey. Things will be slow when you start, then your business will grow. Yeah, that's the way it is. It started out really slow. I think my first month I made like $800. That was it. Or no, I'm sorry, $300 on eBay. And I'm like, dang, that's not a whole lot. But I'll give it time. And some of these other people were telling me, other eBayers are telling me, take your time, go slow about it. Make sure you just, you understand everything and all that stuff. And then you got to deal with people who have problems with their product. I get it. So I'm go down slow so Mr. Camera can pick me up. There we go. Come back up slow. Didn't come up fast enough or slow enough. And this camera. Come on, my friend. Up here. I'm over here. Over here. Don't fight me. There we go. Don't fight me. Thank you. So, there you go. So, I've been taking it slow, but I think I'm ready to increase my store inventory. I have a lot of inventory. Airtime keeps telling me that. Well, you've got a lot of inventory. I know I got a lot of inventory. My wife says I got a lot of inventory. You don't need to keep buying. But yet she keeps asking me if there's card shows, and Jeff and I go, and we look for the bargain boxes. Jeff knows more about reselling than I do. It's great to see you again on the live stream, Mickey. Got to run back to work now. All right, Alex, thanks for stopping by. Appreciate it. Thank you again. And you be safe and be careful, and we'll see you around. Stamp prices are going up. Yeah, my wife bought a whole bunch of stamps in advance, but if I use the eBay envelopes, what am I going to do? They're going to go up. They're going to go up. There's pirate shipping. There's other ones. I haven't gotten into that yet. Airtime has talked to me about that. I'm going to put my phone down here because I got more boxes to pull. I've been standing around gibby-gabbing and not moving stuff. And the whole reason to get out here and move stuff was because I got to make room for my generator when we hook it up, because I'm tired of every time it rains or someone farts outside, we lose power in our development. So our development was built about 1978. You do the math. Things are getting old, and I'll tell you right now, they haven't done much. Oh, this is heavy. This is heavy. There's either plastics in here. It says fan favorites. So there's plastics in here, or just, I don't know. That's a heavy. Oh. Yeah, there's all kinds of stuff. Oh, look what I found in here. Right here it is. Look at that first one just looking right at me. My Alex Rodriguez autograph, box pulled. I pulled that back in 84? 94. Yeah, 84. 94. It's from Classic for Sports, and it is numbered 1904 of 2100. Alex Rodriguez. I also pulled the Ken Griffey Jr. one. So got lucky. Now I didn't pull the Schmidt or the Nolan Ryan one. Oh, there they are. I've been looking for these. Found these. I've been wondering what happened to this. So these, I saw one, and I haven't given any of these. I've given like one away to somebody, and it's still there at my work. I gave it to a former boss of mine. And he ended up just like willing it to someone else after he left the place. That's who I want to give it to. And I found one So if you search, right now, if you go on eBay and you type in my name, right, Mickey Wilgus, there it is, you might, and that's not focusing, but if you type in my name, nothing else, this card may show up because I've seen it on eBay, someone selling this card, and I don't know where it came from. I was under the impression that I was the only one. Now, come on now, follow me, my friend. You with me? All right, follow me. You're not following. Hello. Wake up. Here I am. Thank you. Follow. You're not following. Come on, last chance. So being a smart camera, it sometimes forgets where it's at. But anyway, yeah, I saw that there, and it was like $3, and it was $9, and it was like $18. So someone bought it, and then I think someone else threw another one in, or the buyer flipped it and threw another one in. And you want to see some? This will make Airtime happy when he sees stuff like this. It's nice Jose Canseco card with the extremely yellowed, urine-stained top loaders. Oh yeah, I got a bunch of them. Probably the original card in the original holder right here. This is your typical Joe Carter rookie card, 84 Donruss, with the urine stain. The original card in the original top loader. Love it. Love it. So, got some Albert Pujols in here. Looks like, what's this? So this is a heavy box, and well, it's got goodies in. It's got some goodies. Juan Soto Beam Team when he was good. Now he sucks. I mean, good for him. He got the money. He got his bag. Whatever the jargon is for it now. He got his bag. He's good. He just ain't playing so good. If you say the Yankee, he'd be a hero today. You know what I mean? Not a zero. We'll see. I'm not a hater. I don't care about Juan Soto. He's not related to me in any way, shape, or form. Camera, I'm up here. Follow my head. Head's up here. Hello, hello. There we go. All right, camera's awake again. So we're going to keep moving this stuff. I want to thank everyone for stopping by. I understand if you got to go for whatever reasons. It's all good in the hood. Gotta look up at the camera and make sure it sees me. There you go. So if it doesn't see my face, maybe that's how it loses track. I don't know. Check it out. But I'm moving these boxes because I gotta make room for my generator to get hooked up to my breaker box. Don't need this now. Not yet. So, if you guys don't have an idea what I'm talking about, this is the generator that my son and I are going to hook up. And this is like a giant freaking Volkswagen engine. And it's called the Predator. I don't know. At least my son says it's got an inverter on it and all this good stuff. And hook it up, and whenever we lose power, we can run the essentials like refrigerator, stuff like that. At least the focus thing works. And the follow works too, to a degree. All right, so red light 34. What's up? Hello from the crane. How's it going? We're good. We're good. We're just kind of beating around in the garage here. In the garage, the camera's not doing its job perfect, but it does from time to time do what I hired it to do, which is Follow me. Over here, over here. We're walking now. We're walking here. We're walking. You know? But I got to move these boxes. And if I got to move faster than the camera, well, so be it. The camera will get over it. I'm going to assume. But we gotta keep moving. Because I want to get this done. I want to be out here all day. In the garage. Now my wife has put a quota on me for up. Am I moving too fast for you? Slow it. Here I am. Thank you. You got me now? Yes. All right. So she says she wants me to spend a minimum of, say, 2 hours a day in the garage. Now, straightening it up. Makes sense to me since it's for me. But we gotta, make sure things are gonna be okay. And that's not gonna be okay. So we're gonna have to move them. Dang it. Oh well. Can't be perfect. I'll continue moving things. Not on my shirt, on my face. There we go. Thank you. And what the heck? Who cares? Who cares about going, live, whatever? It's work. If people need something to help them pass the day, we can talk about cards. I can show a few cards as I'm going through these boxes. It's only a half a box full of cards. So not quite every box is full. But they're falling over. I remember a year or so ago, Alex warned me about the wall over there, how everything was falling. By the time I got around to moving it, everything was just collapsed down onto the corner there. So I'm like, yeah, well, this one's starting to go now. The gap has gotten, literally, you can stick your head in here to where the box is kind of separated. So I tied them together in pillars of 3 box pillars, 2 this way, 1 that way, and then just alternating like bricks. But I didn't tie the pillars together, which is what I should have done. Never mind. I'm not a mason. I'm not a mason. The camera just totally went nuts. The camera's looking at my thingy here. It's looking at my Nestle's 1984 Topps Nestle's roll that does not have the Mattingly on. There's no Mattingly over there. Stop looking at it. There's no Donnie. No Donnie baseball. Come with me. No. Come. Yeah. There's no Donnie, I told you. This guy don't want to follow all that much. So, I'll probably just turn it off of the follow mode. And just let it sit in one direction. Hopefully facing this way so y'all can just see what's going on. And up close. Well, yeah. There's supposed to be an insert camera. I don't know what happened to the insert one. Supposed to be 2 cameras. Right? So that's the one up there. Oh, there it is. I see it. Okay. Never mind. Never mind me. We're good. I just had a senior moment. I'm not a senior. As a senior, I gotta watch this box. It's gonna fall over. I'm gonna have a mess. And the camera just goes off into La La Land because it can't stay focused on. I guess I get too far out of range. There must be a range limit on it. And then every time I go down, I don't look at it coming up. See, it went straight down. It just collapsed with the box of cards. Come on, friend. Talk to me, Goose. Talk to me, Goose. There you go. Stop. Just stop. I'm just going to freeze you. All right. Now you're not going to follow me. There you go. All right. Good enough. The box without a lid on it. There's quite a few of them. Problem is, a lot of these boxes, the lids get destroyed for some reason. And that must be what happened here. But to be honest with you, there's not a whole lot of good cards in this one. Oh, there's some 86 Leaf in here. I'd like to put that set together one day. And then so on. So we're pressing on. I also need to find a 1990 Topps John Kruk. Here's card 476. What's in here? Some 89 Topps, some 88 Topps, and some 89 Upper Decks. Yeah. This has football. Yeah, it's got football in it. Some newer stuff. When I say newer stuff, I mean cards from, what year are these? It's Leaf. Material, certified materials from 2007. Some new stuff, 2007. That's new. For me, it's new. Plaxico Burress with the Pittsburgh Steelers on a die cut. There you go, Plaxico Burress, die cut. Here's some more penny sleeves. Some chrome cards, Bowman chromes, football, all football in here. Here's an old Ron Stark for the Colts. It's 85 or 86. 85 Topps, Ron Stark. I don't know if the camera focused in on that or not. But we're moving. Oh, this is 90 Topps Commons right on it. I know you can't trust what's on the box, but I'm going to trust it this time. I put you too high. I need that John Kruk to complete a set I have upstairs that then I can turn around and sell at the yard sale. I need one card to complete that. This is not 90 Topps. This has got score in it. It's got everything on it. You can't trust what's written on the damn box. And they are packed. Literally packed in here. Tighter than a virgin on prom night. Can I say that without being demonetized? I don't know. I just did. I said the V word. Alright. Let me go back there. This is heavy. It must be all upper deck. Just put it there. Just put it there, pal. This is 89 Topps, 90 Topps. It is 88 Topps. 3,000, 1988 Topps. Whoa! Still almost got me. Start moving these. These are going to all fall over these shoe boxes. They're all beat up anyway. But sometimes you get goodies in these shoe boxes. These are 2004 Upper Deck. Baseball. There's what they look like. Carlos Rivera. That must be a rookie card because he got jack squat for stats on the back of that card. Jack squat stats. Squat. Got some shoe boxes for you, sir. Well, you don't say so, Chris. Yes, sir. Got your shoe boxes right here. You like shoes, don't you, Chris? Lots of 1,800 count boxes. A lot of these. There you go. These are Topps Chrome 2005 Topps Chrome. Is that Ben Sheets? Or is it Sheets to the Win? I don't know. What does it say? Milwaukee Brewers just says Sheets. Oh, Ben Sheets. Yeah, there you go. Chrome cards. Here's John Jabs is one of his favorite players growing up. The Javi Lopez. Javi Lopes. Of course, you can't. Who can not just appreciate the hell out of the Bowman / Topps checklist that they put out for these years? Amazing stuff. Like that guy still, hopefully, he still doesn't have a job now. That was probably the worst idea in human history. What is down here? Start a new stack. We got so many of these each time. That stack to kill somebody. So yeah, I mean, it's always fun. Like when you get new stuff, new boxes of cards, you want to go rooting through them and rummaging through them, right? You want to go rummaging and see what you got. Like here's a box. By the way, it's got this huge foam block in here. Old school. Inside is a pretty good set, if not a starter set, a good set of these heritage cards from, I don't know what year they're from. I don't think it puts a real year. And any kind of printing that you can read. It's so small, I'm not going to be able to read it without a magnifying glass. But you guys out there, you know what I'm talking about. How about some CC Sabathia? Fly. And that, whatever it was, is now dead. Anyway, it's got a probably, and there's some in a box in here. And the top one is an Albert Pujols. So, I don't know what year this is, but why would the Pujols be put off to the side unless it was a rookie? Who else is in here? Pujols. Brendan Harris. Kazusa Ishii. Randy Johnson, he's not a rookie. Joe and Jake Mauer. Randall Simon. Adam Dunn. Orlando El Duque Hernandez. And Lee Stevens. But that's weird. 370, 372, 361, 325, 156, so 139, 80, 50, 50, 50, 202, 777. Don't know why they're separated like that, but there you have it. I put them back where I found them. Back in their case. Here's that. Alex Rodriguez. So that was taken maybe during his still playing times. So sometimes it's just fun to rummage through. Oh, here's some more. Upper Deck took a clue from Tops and started putting out these huge paper freaking checklists. Thank you. Where are we going to put them? As part of the set, as a set collector, where are we going to put that? Inside the binder cover somewhere? Oh, man. Box. The box. Next we got 3,200 count of Tops, something or other. Check the chat, make sure I'm not missing anyone's chat. It's been a while. I wish I had all the cards. Yeah, it's a blessing and a curse. Let's put it that way, right? So, like what I'm trying to say, like it's fun to root through them and rummage through them, but then you got to find a home for them or find a use for them. And yeah, well, easier said than done. That's for sure. Because we're all limited on our. Well, this one says 2001 vintage. No, it's a Fleer tradition, not 2001 vintage. What the hell is that? No, it's Fleer tradition. That's not properly marked box. Again, things get moved around and people don't update the boxes. 2002 Bowman Gold. Well, I've got Bowman Gold signatures. Yeah. There's a whole box of Bowman Gold signature cards. Well, maybe not. Hold on. Yeah, that's all gold. And then we've got the minor leaguers, right? The prospects. And then we got the pros in their gold. Here's Alex Rodriguez, Ryan Giles, Ramon Hernandez, Jorge Posada, McSweeney, and so on and so on. Scott Rowland, now a Hall of Famer. Mike Piazza, Hall of Famer. Robbie Alomar, the Spitter. And then a whole bunch of prospect cards, it looks like. All the blue border cards. There's probably I would say 1,000, but they're so thick that it's probably 500. That's how thick they are. All right, we got 1986 Donruss. What's it saying? On the outside does match the inside. Oh yeah. Okay. 86 Donruss. Set I got to put together again, I believe. It says just F for Fleer. It should say it's a hodgepodge of Donruss. 92 Donruss in here. And some Tops, looks like maybe. Some 87 Tops. Yeah, it's a hodgepodge. Some Score. More 87 Tops. But they're the. So I was thinking about this. I don't know if anyone's even still out there. But if you look, somehow, like Top says the updates, right? Well, there's a bunch out here that have white backs instead of the gray backs. So I was thinking if I could put a set together of white backs and a set of the gray backs, because I don't know how popular the white backs are, because that's the paper used for the update card. So someone may have accidentally put the wrong paper stock in the feeder and fed the wrong paper stock into the machine. Before someone caught it, obviously some got out. So Might be worth looking into. Well, I can see my box now, or my breaker box, or the old school called them fuse boxes. This got a piece of paper in it. It says 86 FLIR. I don't know. 86 FLIR. Don't know. An old sticky in here, and it is 86 FLIR. Very nice. And there's some more 83s in here, so that's a FLIR box with some 80s FLIR in there. Alright, I got the last of few of these here. Hold on, let me go get something real quick. Alright, I'm back. Actually, I had to fart. I just didn't want to do it on camera. Yes. Truth be known. Just being a gentleman, leaving the room. Alright, we'll tie these in here. Oh, yeah, contrast, a small box with some 86 FLIR in it. Maybe we can find the David Ortiz rookie there. That was the Ortiz rookie. Where's that? It's like original major recognized rookie card was in that set. Okay, last two of these. And hopefully those boxes won't fall on my head. They're only held in probably by there's two boxes on top. That's going to get interesting come time to move them. The whole thing may come down. That would be just a bit embarrassing. Full FLIR tradition. Packed in there like sardines. Okay, now let's hope the whole shebang don't come down, but I got a feeling we might be picking up like 100,000 pickup game going here. So let's just slide. This is a heavy mother. Let's see what happens. Let me do that. What the hell do we move this? Is it still going to survive? No, she didn't fall yet. Let's get her going. Before she do fall. I gotta pay 80 million pickup or 80,000 pickup instead of 100,000. Oh, this has got a bunch of packs in. So this one got some packs in, unopened stuff, and it's got the Project 2020 that I bought over the years. Just there's the Left Hand of God, Sandy Koufax, Project 2020. And some other stuff in here. 92-93 for Ultra Basketball. Look at this. Some Wayne Gretzky hockey, rookie hockey or prospect cards. Yeah, it's all good in the hood. We won't put stuff on top of that because we'll go on last. Alright, let's continue. This says Upper Deck Mixed. Now, I tend to believe that because I got my sticky note on there. And maybe not mixed anymore. If it is, it's lightly mixed. Because it looks like I was able to get a lot of the same years together. There are 2 different years here though. So you got like the SPs from 93 SPs, and the other ones were probably like 95 or something. A lot of 93 SPs. Got the bunch of the die cuts are here. Hideo Nomo, card number 1. And some minor league cards from Fleer. Fleer 93, 94, Fleer XL, minor league. Andy Pettit. You can see it in there. Paul Konerko. Paul Wilson. And so on. Is there a Jeter in here? So another Yankee. This is a different set. See. Must have passed it already. That's okay. And then got some more SPX die cuts. Vladdy Daddy. Young skinny Vladdy Daddy. Put them there. Hall of Fame. That needs to be sorted yet. HOF sort. Yeah, it's a hodgepodge of stuff, but I do notice a yellow top loader with Jim Thome, or Thome, however people like to pronounce his name. And non-Hall of Famers in there. I saw Jose Canseco in there too. Okay. This is a bunch of Conlon collection. A couple thousand there. But that set came with like, I don't know, 1,500 or 2,000 cards. Wasn't that many? 1,500 to 2,000 cards in that set. Looks like we're changing gears to smaller boxes. So this one, oh my god, this is heavy. There's gotta be plastics in here. There's no doubt in my mind that there's some plastics in here. It says Hall of Fame. Oh yeah. HOF Hall of Fame. And in here I see a lot of plastic. Oh, here's my mantles. Yep, found some mantles. Playing year mantles. 68 mantle. Got 2 of them. That's the only one I have dupes of. 68. 65 mantle. What else we got? Here's a 65 Mantle's Clutch Home Run. What's this one here? 62 Mantle and Maze. Manager's Dream. Mantle and Maze. I don't know if it's even coming out on the camera today. Here's the Sporting News. It's an All-Star card. 59 All-Star selection. Mickey Mantle. Here's the 67. Yep, 67 Mickey Mantle. Here's 61, I think. 60 or 61, I think. Boyer and Mantle Boyer card. All Stars, I'm sure. 64 Mantle. Here's a 58 All-Star selection Mickey Mantle. And I have other ones, but they're upstairs. I'm surprised they're separated. All their own names are separate. I was buying these too, picking these up where I could a while back. This is card 2 of 3, 58 mantle. Here's the, that's the 59 mantle. Yeah, 59 mantle reprints. Obviously, these are chrome cards. 64 mantle. Oh, this is 2 of 3, and then this one. Don't say anything. This is 50. But anyway, I digress. Just a nice little stack of mantles. Here's mantle, upper deck mantle, but it's a phone card. Looks like it was never used. Has like a $3 price tag on it. Never used. We'll put these back with all the crumbs that I collected. And I have them in set form too. I was buying this single cards because I didn't want to keep buying sets that had mantle cards on, like unopened factory sets, because it was getting expensive. Back then, now it probably costs even more for the unopened sets, but back then it was getting a bit pricey. Alright, put the lid back on those Hall of Famers, the mantles. Put this one here, and you'll go here now, I reckon. You will go back here. Show. Alright. Now we got these 3 grow boxes. They don't have to be moved, but this one's falling over, so they don't have to move it. Now, I don't know what's in these. I got numbers marked on them. This says miscellaneous football. And it says 1972 Topps. And it is definitely 72 Topps baseball. 72 Topps, 2 rows of the 3200 count, 3 rows of the 3200 count box. So the full 3200 count top of not miscellaneous football, but 72 Topps baseball. Let me get a marker. Let me wet my whistle. I've been talking this whole time. Normally I need a drink. So far I haven't had a drink. So now, just now, I'll be right back. No marker. No markers downstairs. They're all upstairs. Damn, get shot in the hood. In my hood. Alright, so we had clean up my water. Ice melted. So these are 72 Topps baseball. I heard a noise outside. I gotta go outside and look. See what the hell's going on. I'm gonna be smashing up my car. No, nobody. Just my noisy neighbor's lawn guy dropping the gate on his trailer for his lawn equipment. So we're probably gonna hear some lawn equipment soon. You got plenty of those makeshift lids? Yo, that stack is getting larger. Yeah, it is, but it's only moving it from here. It's like the old shell game. I'm moving it from there to here. So yeah, the makeshift lids, dude. I ordered a bunch of those. First of all, when I ordered one, I thought I was getting like one box, and they sent me a stack of like 25 or 50. Like, what am I going to do later? I just threw one whole pack away. I have a partial pack here that they sent me too. I don't know how they decided, well, we'll just send them 5. You know, I don't know. So here's one here. And this is just, so I have to staple these all together, stapler, and, or cut these and use pieces of these to fix broken lids, like a flap got ripped off. The little flap, I'd have to staple this and make a new corner, you know, stuff like that to make it all work, do my magic. So that box was 72. I'm going to put it here. I'm going to turn it sideways because I don't want to, like, block everything. But I want my wife to see that I've been doing some work. I'm just talking down here. So this says 1972 tops on it as well. And I wish I could get the camera closer for y'all. Let me see if I can. I mean, it's bendable. I can use it a little bit. It's on the door. See if I can move it and clamp it somewhere else. You guys be surprised what I got it sitting on. My whole thing. So I'm looking for a step up. So if I can get this to raise up a little bit, yeah, come down, and just turn its focus. No, why is it like doing that? Stop. Listen. Come on, I did the thing. Cover the hole with my thumb. No, you still want to fight. Still want to fight. There we go. All right. So I'm not sure how this is going to look if I look down at the screen. Not good. Not good. All right. Another move. Another thing we can do. Loosen this one up. Bend this up. All right. Tighten it down. Camera's looking down at the box. There you go. Very nice. So this is another box that says 1972 tops on it. There we go. So you can see that. And it is literally filled with 1972 tops baseball cards. These are high numbers. Well, some of them are. They're not in numerical order. Because this Mike Lum is card number 641. 798, something like that. It's a high. It's one of the largest sets to date at this point that Topps had ever put out. There's Al Oliver. I mean, see, this is stuff that I could throw in my store and probably just sell them right away. Like a lot of these would just sell. Series 4 was a tough series for me too, and I can always spot a Series 4 card. Now, why did I stop and say Series 4? Because these two cards, the photo looks different. The inking looks different than that Al Oliver, which is not a Series 4 card. It's a Series 5 card. Series 4 and Series 7, 6 and 7, like 600s and 700s. So about probably seven series. Series 4 was a tough series for me to get, and Series 7 was tough to get as well. Back then, like now, they put them out Series 1 and Series 2. But back then, you would get Series 1, Series 2, Series 3, Series, it seemed like every so many weeks or something like that, a new series would drop. And you had to time it as a kid, because I only got mine from like one or two places. You get it from the 5 and Dime, right? Or nickel and dime. So we call it the 5 and Dime store, right? Or 5 and cent store, whatever you want to call it. It's the 5 and Dime. or the brazen newspaper stand. So I would always get a lot of mine from brazen newspaper stand. And, I was the only kid in town. Hell, my brothers were collecting too. So my brothers, it'd be competition. And I had 3 other brothers that were collecting cards. So we would have a competition almost. And then we would trade later on. But like getting them cards was the thing. And we weren't the only kids in the neighborhood. We were the only kids in town that were buying these cards. So here's one that's marked 71, 72. This is marked 71 and 72. So one of these rows is 1971 tops. And we all know the story about the 1971 tops. How difficult that is. Let's see. I said, I got plenty of those makeshift. Oh, Liz, yeah, I got that. All right, got that. All right. So here is the box that's marked 71 and 72. Now, this is my handwriting, so chances are it's right. And here's more 72s. 72s on this side. So you got, what, a row and a half of 1972 tops, maybe, close to a row and a half. And then we got almost a complete row of 71s. And these appear to be in numerical order. So here's the 0s to 99s. Not many, but 0 to 99s are here. Bob Lemon. Some not in the best of shapes. Some of these now came in that lot that I got. I call it the Trenton lot. These have these stickers on the back, and guys selling them for $1.50 a piece. The cards sat since 2009. Yeah, the gentleman passed away sometime prior to 2009 or in 2009 because these cards, and they have date August 1st. So this was dated August 1st, or August of 2001, maybe? August of 01. So I'm going to say August 1st. August of 2001. This is January of 95. So that's a weird one. And this, I don't know how that one got a sticker from, because I was told that this one doesn't have any stickers on it. This one has the 95 sticker. But I was told that the thing wasn't touched since 2009. So for some reason, some have way different years on them. But either way, it's still prior to the 2009 date. This is just, look at the ink bleed on that one. That just, it should look like that. Yet the blue just ran everywhere on it. And even these, I would never put these in my collection. I would never sell them because I thought if they weren't good enough for my collection, I was throwing these away for the longest time. I was just chucking them away. Even this one here. This one here's got a little scribble on the back. It looks like someone put a J on there. It's hard to see, but trust me, it's got looks like a fancy, ugly looking mark on the back. Not the stain, that's different. That's something, an oil stain or something from the manufacturer process. But that J on there, no, I throw these away. And people are telling me, no, you're nuts, you can sell them. I'm like, who would want to buy these? Well, it turns out a lot of people want to buy these. A lot of people want to buy these. Here's a shout out to Alex. It's a little faded, partial blacklist of Buck Martinez, Alex's guy. So yeah, these look like they're in numerical order. They're up to the 200s. This should be the 300s. Yep, 309, 300s. Flipped again. So they're flipped. 400s. Still going through 400s. And we're hitting 500s. Jim Perry. 500 on the nose is the Jim Perry card. And some flipped at the end to make 600 Leo DeRocher. Leo DeRozier has a $4 price tag on it. Now me, I just couldn't see myself selling that for $4. I don't know. You tell me. Like, I put like on cards like that, like $1.69. If it's a Hall of Famer, it'll get charged a little more. How about this Mets? This Mets photo looks pretty nice, to be honest with you. Looks pretty nice. But it also has a $14 price tag on it. And that's $14 from $1996. Here's another one. Mets. Same thing. Really nice. Got one dog-eared corner. Has a $14 price tag on it. Mets. $14 price tag on it. A little worse for wear. But these are high number cards too. So you're going to pay a premium for the high number cards. There's a Joe LaHood. Looks like it's got maybe some creasing. Yep, got creasing. That's a $1.69 card for me all day. And this one, Jack Tatum, is card 601. Nice. Looks like it's in nice shape, considerably speaking. $4 price tag on that. So, yeah. And back in the day, up until like, I would just say, towards the end of last year, halfway through, about a year ago, we'll say a year ago, is when I started thinking about eBay and selling cards and stuff like that. So, yeah, that's kind of what I do now. I'm gonna do one thing. Put this here, and you guys are gonna see something. I make sure that a lot of my heavy stuff is on wheels. So this computer that I have rigged up here, I can't go much further because the camera's hooked to it. I want to just spin it so you can see down the aisle away. See what I'm doing, but you may not be able to see it anyway. Let me just spin it back. I won't spin any more of that. But anyway, so if you look, I can make this picture bigger. How about that? Let's go here. Let's make this one a little bigger. Which one is that? That's my laptop. We'll unlock it. Ooh, that cut shut. Remove this. So you can see a little bit more of me. And then when we get to the cards, we can move it back or whatever. There you go, right there. Lock it back down. There we go. So now when I walk back in the back to get back to the aisle, it's not really an aisle. These are just now blocking the way. I'm still here. Red light's there. All right, thanks. Thanks for hanging out. Appreciate it. But I can see my fuse box now. I could see it before, but now I have clear access to it. But like I said, I have a lot of heavy stuff on wheels. So I have these furniture dollies. These are all sets of cards. Complete sets and or factory sets, complete factory sets. So these are cards. 91 tops, common collections, couple boxes of common, 92, some 86 Dunruss factory set. This one must have been sold on eBay or something. I don't know. I may have actually bought this off of eBay. I don't know, because it's got a SKU number on it, and it's got a modern ticket, like sticker. And yeah, they're all sealed up, right? Except for the puzzle pieces, but it's got a modern SKU on it. So I don't know if I picked it up at a yard sale or I bought it. SKU number 20735S. Just says 86 Dunruss. I probably bought this because I wanted the 86 Dunruss set because I talked about putting it together. Here it is. Factory set with McGriff and Canseco rookie cards. So that's probably where I got that one from. But a lot of these came in like people's lots when I bought them. These white boxes like this. plain white boxes with the little stickers on. These are ones that I bought off my. So it's got the little white sticker on it. I bought. Can't see it right there. So I bought this off my friend Chuck, who at one point sold off all his baseball cards. I bought every one of his sets. It was like 90 or 100 and some odd sets. Baseball. Again, so we're talking about, right? Mobility, mobile, almost everything is mobile. So this stuff here, mobile. These are factory boxes, sealed factory boxes, factory cases. This is motor oil and stuff like that from the oil change I did on my truck a couple weeks ago. Back here where it was sitting here on top of the generator. But this is like little sets like this. That's what this box is. This is a box full of little sets, not partial sets, they are sets. So here's a 1995 action-packed Jeter 1 through 83, right? 1 through 83, and it says there's 4 Jeter cards in here. So for the action-packed ones, the embossed ones. So that's a box of this here. This is factory sealed stuff. I broke the seal to get some of the boxes out because I opened up some of the boxes or auctioned off some of the stuff. But inside of here is other stuff. Like there's a partial box of 91 Fleer. Ooh, right? No, still not opened. But it's 91 Fleer, right? Who cares? It's getting up there in age. How about a 2020 with the it's a 2020 Topps Heritage Baseball trading cards, bringing back the 1971 Topps design. It's a hobby box. I forgot I ended up paying like 80 some bucks for this. I thought it would be cheaper. I went up to the checkout at Walmart or Target, and they're like, yeah, it'll be 80 some bucks. I'm like, holy shit. Holy shit, Batman. Did you see that? Of course, I've showed these on my channel before. These were bought at a place called KB Toys or something like that when my kids were little. And basically they took like this Upper Deck Nolan Ryan card and they cut 2 more cards and kind of laid them on top of each other and kind of give it a 3D effect look, but they're actually just 3 cards that were cut, right? Before laser cutting came in thing, somehow they cut them out. Stuck it in a jewel box, slapped a sticker on it, said you're in the Dad's Kids Club, and they serialized each one. So each card is serialized to like 50,000 or something like that. Yeah. So that's 120. And I went down and I picked out like, here's the Cal Ripken, here's the Frank Thomas one they had. They may have other cards, but these are the ones that they had when I went there. There's a Donnie Baseball. There's Will Clark and a Day of Justice. So I picked up whatever ones they had there. I bought them at that time. There was only 6 left. So I grabbed all 6. Just, because they were neat. They were a novelty. I bought this. 2021 NHL Stars and Rookies box set. 1 in 25 card rookie set per 1 in 25 rookie set per box. So I don't know what's in here. I didn't know anything about like these hockey players. I saw it and went, oh, there's a couple bucks, and yeah, because there's hardly anything in there. There's like 5 cards in there, I guess. The box weighs more than the cards. So once you take them out, got some of these little double headers, they call them, where it has a rookie card and it would be like whatever's an 89, whatever. So it's 1989, so it'll be as far as their 89 tops, but it'll have the rookie card on the back side. This one's sealed. Yeah, it's sealed, so I'm not going to open it up, but I have some in another box. And then we got these here. These are little suction cups. I'll lick them and stick them on your locker or wherever. Big heads. They're just big head cards. More big heads. I got this. I'm tempted. I'm so tempted to open this up, but chances are it's not going to be the the Johnny Ray, Barry Bonds era card in there. So I haven't. This is a minor league set, and it highlights Eric Lindros, I guess, and some other guys. And here's a 2021 59 card, 1 limited edition, tops like soccer. I know nothing about soccer, but I saw this 10. I figured I'll buy it up. Who knows? 20 or 30 years from now, maybe it might be worth something. Who knows? Would be worth a book just like it is now. And the rest of this box, there's 6, maybe 6 boxes of the actual Fleer. 91 Fleer cards in there. Boxes unopened. That's why they came. They never come with plastic on them. Just came in a box like that. But I did pick this up from a friend at work, and I forget what he sold to me, $100 or something like that. Back then, I don't know what it really cost. 2021 Topps Stadium Club Chrome. Hobby only product, and it says 1 on-card autographed card in every box. But I'm not a guy that feels the need to open up stuff. It happens when it happens, I guess, You never know how you get them back in there, but there you go, got them back in. That's a shock. And then try to keep things mobile, because this stuff is heavy. This one here. This is totes. No, these are empty. These are empty. Totes. turn the camera because we're not looking down anymore. Oh, come on now. Don't freeze in the down position. There we go. Oh, now you're going to lock on me, are you? All this time. There. Alright, is that a good shot? Yeah, you can see the totes. So there's 3 totes here. 2 of them are humongous. There you go. 2 of them are humongous, like baby coffins and stuff. And I literally had to have my son, and we struggled to lift these up. Got this one, I had no problem. To get this one on top of this one was a real pain. And then he managed to get this one up on there, but I even had help him with this one here. And basically what we have here is just more of the same, more sealed product. These are they call 3D baseball stars, and they're plastic, thin plastic cards, made in Taiwan. And this is what the wrappers look like, right? And inside is the checklist on this. 30 different cards in this set. But I don't know if you're guaranteed to get a set out of a box, because I think there's not even 30 in the box. 24 in the box, so you can't even get a complete set from the box if you try. I did open up some of these, but I saved some because basically they were all wrecked anyway because the gum had melted. I bought this box of 87 O-Peachy, but the gum had melted and I sucked through the bottom 2 cards, so it was really wrecking cards. I had bought this box. This was a full box of 83 Fleer, I believe it is. 82 or 83 Fleer. And, or 81 Fleer, because it says Premier Edition. Premier Edition. I'm putting the box up there, and right here it is. And when I was having auctions and selling packs and stuff like that, or I was giving away stuff, when I stopped, and so that's what I have left of these. 17 cards per pack, plus you get 2 free packs. So you get like 38 packs in the box instead of the 36. But yeah, there it is. I think I saw these on eBay or somewhere, maybe not eBay. Might have been Facebook Marketplace. Someone was selling them for $15 a pack. I picked these up at the flea market. They're probably NFG because they're candies inside, but they're baseball player like plastic tins that they held them in. I guess you peel off the bottom and pop them out into your mouth or something like that. But it was sealed. It's from God knows when. The 40th year, so it's like 1990. 91, 40 years of baseball. So, yeah. Rack packs of 89 Bowmans. You got the 95 Bazooka, baseball cards. Unopened box. Talked about those O-Peachies. A lot of these boxes here, though, are opened. This is, I bought this thinking that they were some kind of cards, but they're not. They're just postcards. And Mr. Retailer, this is a limited collector's edition for maximum sales. Please display complete box intact. And so basically they're postcards. And you fold them out, and each one, there's 17 home run leaders. Career home run set number 2 of 5. They're from 1983, Topps Chewing Gum Company. 17, but it's a fold out. It's like postcards. Home runs, relief aces. There's Mr. Yak Pack himself on the back. Relief aces. Now this, I have another box that has more of single ones. Like there's, this has been a combined box because you can tell they're all almost the same. You got Joe Morgan's. I think there's 2 inside this. So this one you get double. There's 2 packs inside of that one. Joe Morgan. Another one with Joe Morgan. Those are stolen base leaders. Joe Morgan. Here's Rod Carew. Must be hit leaders or batting average. Right? 3 of 5. This is 5 of 5. Collect all 5 sets. 2 of 5. 2 of 5. 5 of 5 is the same as 2 of 5. And this one, yeah, this has got 2 in it. Oh, that's why. It's got 2 in it. It's a, yeah. This one is 3 of 5. Yeah. So they have the same covers on, but different backs. Whatever. Anyway, there's 5 different ones. This box only has 3 of them. I think my other box has like the 5 sets of 5. And these are all the spillovers from like leftovers that weren't making the sets complete, I guess. Whatever. There you go. Postcards. Some people may have never seen them before. I didn't. And that's why I bought them, to see what the heck is that? And now I know. And no one's half the battle, Cobra Commander. So I got some 88 OPG box. I opened up some of these already too on my channel. There's still a little bit more than half a box of those left unopened. Got some cello packs. This is a complete box of 87 cello. 87 cello. I'm showing nobody. But 87 cello box. And I think, because it's a different color, these might be 88s or something like that. Just because they're a different color. This is the green box. This is a red box. And the red box is 88. Yep, 88 cellos. Yep. There's a complete box of those here. And I just have so much unopened wax. It's crazy. I'll put these in there. These right in here. Because these 2 totes are the same thing, except full boxes. These are all my partial boxes. And go like full, for few full ones that I didn't have room for in this tote. And now the lid won't stay. That's all right. There we go. And let me check the chat, so I'm not boring everyone to death. I'm supposed to be making room in here, and I think I made it worse. Checking the chat real quick. Barry's here. 81 Fleer, cool. Yeah, I've got Barry. I've got I wish I could turn my camera on. I don't know if I can turn my camera on here to get like a camera view, but those two big totes are full of unopened wax. These are unopened wax and or some kind of hand collated and factory stuff there. I've got behind this trusty pile of of goodies here. Let me see what I can do here. Let's see what I can do. So I got this big old box here. It's probably heavy. It's medium heavy. I'm just going to set it here anyway. Not super heavy. It wasn't super heavy. More cards here. These are Griffey Jr., Frank Thomas, and Mike Piazza cards. So this 5,000 count box has got various Piazza. Can't see it from there, but this is a Diamond Kings. Donruss Diamond Kings from what year? I don't know. But it's 3,080 of 10,000. 17 of a 20 card set. Over here we've got a bunch of more Piazza cards. Some junior cards. Look at my autographed junior cards here. I found that autographed A-Rod. And then these are Frank Thomas in this row here. And I don't know where my partial blacklist Frank Thomas is. I have a partial blacklist. Man, check these out. You can make sunglasses out of this one. Look at the urine stain there. Let me give you a better background. Is that urine stained enough? Holy moly. Anywho. 3 guys filling up that box right there. And that had to be put on mobile as well. Let's move this. We'll put it over here. There you go. Because, I'm going to look in here. Voila. I don't know if you guys can see that. Let's see if I can turn the camera. Oop, maybe a little too far. But I got rid of my step stool. Oh, now it's locking on me. I didn't even tell it. But in here, there's a bunch of wax packs, including several yak packs. So I still have 6 yak packs left. And I have another one upstairs. I hate to say this, somewhere. That's autographed by Mr. Yak Pack himself. Rowley Bankers was kind enough to sign it for me several years back at the Philly show. He denied, by the way. He denied. I asked him. I had to ask. I can't. I don't know if a lot of you guys know me or not, know me well or not, but if I got a question, I'm going to ask it. All right. But let's get this on here so they don't get all discombobulated too bad. Bent. All kinds of sets in here, packs in here. There's some old 91 Fleer baseball. There's some Fleer Ultra. Yeah, 95 Fleer Ultra Series 1. Here's some 93 Upper Deck Series 1. Here's Find the Nolan Ryan 1991 Upper Deck. Find the Nolan. I have some Find the Aarons in here too. Find the Nolans. I have Find the Aaron ones too. Okay. rack packs in here. I've got 87 tops. Here we go. We got more of the 81 Fleer packs. We got 2, 4, 6 of them in here. So what I did with this box is I set it up so that for my grandkids, if they like opening Pokemon cards, but I also set them up with some baseball cards, packs. When they become older, if they want to dabble, they'll have something to dabble with. Here's some more cards, some notes here. I don't know. What's this one say? No, this is just Dunruss Studio 2004 Boston Red Sox baseball, 4-time World Series champions, Bodie Miller. So it's one of those fan of the game cards. Nothing special, no autograph. Doesn't look like it's numbered or anything like that. Just Bodie Miller. I do have some 93 action-packed Series 2 cards in here. I have a lot of Series 1s, but very few Series 2s. Well, here's a whole slew of them, probably the complete Series 2 sets right here. Some Cracker Jacks. There's a Roy Halladay Topps Cracker Jacks from wherever year. You're so small print. I have glasses for reading, not for magnifying. Sorry. Here's some of the mini Cracker Jacks cards that they came out with that year as well. Some minor league cards. So someone has little noties in here. Separators. What's it say here? It says 1979 through 87 TCMA. And Jeff Reardon. Okay, he made it to the big leagues. Ron Hasse. Kelvin Chapman, if you're a Mets, you remember him. Matt Galante. He's a manager or something. That's a McDonald's card. Michael Cole. Spike Owen. Frank Willis. Rufino Linares. Tom Thiller. John Truvin or something like that. Toby Ballard. That's not a TCMA. That's a modern type of card there. Minor league card. But then there's some other minor league stuff here. Some Phillies minor league, obviously, because it's kind of the area I'm in. So here's some stars, star cards, minor league baseball. Nothing great there to be looking forward to, I don't think, unless you're finding a Frank Thomas. Future stars, Maine Phillies, Ricky Jordan. Gary Sheffield. There's a future stars, Denver Zephyrs, Gary Sheffield. Will there be a Donnie Baseball in there? I don't know. There's a Steve Decker. Cards upside down. And then we go into some Bowman Heritage cards and some of the coin cards. So it looks like the coins are falling out of these cards, but here's a Tony Gwynn, the Pinnacle. This is 21 of 30, and it's got the mint. I guess it's Pinnacle Mint, right? It's got the coins in the packs. $4 price tag on that one. $5.50 on that one. I don't know why they're different prices. Both Tony Gwynn's. Larkin, Mo Vaughn, which is $2 on the Mo Vaughn. Jay Buhner's got free, I guess. He's got no price tag on the Buhner. Another Vaughn. $1.50 on the Sosa. Dante Bichette doesn't rate any price. He's free. And there's some free loose cards just bouncing around in there. Some loose coins, I should say. When I say cards, they're coins. So here's a single coin of Ken Griffey Jr. And that, $30 price tag. I can't read it. It's kind of worn out. Yeah, $30 for the junior coin alone. No card, just a coin. $30. And then there's two single coins just floating around here. Who are these? Looks like a Mark Piazza and a Kim Caminetti card coins. Pinnacle Mint from 1997, it says. I can read the date on them, okay, can't ya? Barry Bonds with no hole, $7 for the silver Barry Bonds. Here's a, looks like a bronze Barry Bonds, probably the base, or copper, 18 and 30, 18 and 30. Yeah, the copper one doesn't even rate a holder, apparently. But if you get silver, you get a penny sleeve. Yep. Another silver Sheffield. A silver A-Rod. A-Rod's $6. Sheffield's $3 for the silver. The copper Frank Thomas is no price tag. Must be free. Chuck Knobloch silver. What's he getting? $3. Mo Vaughn, $3. And then we're back into the coins. Oh, that's a beautiful Sammy Sosa one. That coin looks pristine. Oh my God. Wow, that is like it's brand new, still coming out of a pack just now. That's a Jim Mint 10 coin right there. Todd Helton, whatever these cards are. Got a P on them. Tops, something. They got a P on them. TP, toilet paper. Helton, Messina. And then we've got some hockey. What's this? Hockey checklist or team card. Upper deck hockey. With like little team bags. Or big team bags. Whatever you want to call it. It's a set. $4 for this set of whatever. Jets. Don't know. Remember hockey. $10 for this set. USA. Team USA. Anyway, that's that. And then here's a stack of sets. Factory hand collated sets. 1994 Fleer. Here's some score 90, 89, 88 score sets. Here's a 1990 Upper Deck. You following me? There you go. All right, you following me. Here's some 90 Bowmans, 93 Top Series 2, a 90 Upper Deck. This is an 89 Upper Deck factory set. And a whole bunch of repeat sets all the way down. And somewhere I've got sets, the top sets and everything. I don't know where they're. Don't know. They're over here somewhere, probably in all this stuff. But anyway, I gotta get back to moving these boxes. The wife's going, I didn't get anything done today. That's what she's gonna say. There. These are empties. All right, this box says 1974-75. Football's crossed out, so it's Topps baseball in here. Let's see. Can the camera get me? Yeah, it's watching me. And sure enough, 75s. This one's all ratted up. Man, that's terrible. God, 75. So looks like we've got. Oh, there's a Tom Seaver 75. Tom Seaver. Got a little crease in it. I think. Got something going on. 75. We got almost a complete row here. Almost a complete row here. We drop in. We pick up. Yeah, it's like a half or not even a half. Not half a row of 75 here. So you got a row and a quarter of 75 to jump into some 74s. 74, 74, 74, 74s, 74s, and you got like a row a row and 2/3 of 1974 Topps baseball. Very nice. Moving on. This box says 1977 baseball A to MC. Don't pay attention to that. This said 76 crossed out, and now says 1977 Topps. So, yeah, it's not a complete box, but it does have about 2 rows of 1977 Topps. Some of these are not in the other row for some reason. Not in numerical order, maybe. There's a Steve Carlton, so I got 109, and then Steve Carlton is 110. So these may be in numerical order, and these have to be sleeved and put into there. Maybe that's what they're doing. So there's some 1977 Topps. Moving right along. Because we're just making sure that we don't have a hazardous work site here when we start working on the this is fan favorites Topps, and yeah, it's a whole bunch of stuff. It's not, here's supposed to be an old picture of Christian Yelich from Allen and Ginter, not numbered. It's a box topper. The camera's pointing down at the ground. Hello, camera, up here. Up here. I'm talking to you, my friend. You just don't want to cooperate in any way, shape, or form. Let's go. I'm up here. See me. So there's the box topper, and yeah, it's just looking off into the darkness. There we go. So there's the Yelich. This box has a bunch of stuff in it. Some jewel cases with some. Is this Gene? Just jewel case. Cards. Here's some Jason Dominguez. It says $2 price tag on this Dominguez. So maybe one day, if he continues to play well and not get hurt, he might survive. Oh, here's a first-year Wander Franco card. Yeah. Well, that's $4 I wasted on Wander Franco cards. Let's see how much more did I waste on Wander Francos. Oh, thank God. That's it. I wasted money on Bobby Dahlbach instead. After that. Let's see, who's in this? Cal Ripken? Yep. So here's 83 Topps Cal Ripken. Oh, this is my autograph. My Cal Ripken autograph, that's not an autograph. That was a TTM. I got 2 of them I sent to him, 83s. And when I sent them to PSA said, Nix 9 verboten. 9. Decline. And I was declined. They said it was counterfeit. I duped. Someone duped me. I got duped. So, there's that. Let's see what else we got in here. Anything good? Somewhere else so I can see them. That would help. Some rookie cards of Zach Greinke, maybe. It doesn't say rookie, so, but it's 2010 Topps. No, Greinke had some time in the league. He looks so young there. Yeah, this was like literally his 1, 2, 3, 4, 7th year in the league. Holy cow! Not a rookie. He must be the Charlie Huff of his era, because he hung around forever. There's an A-Rod with the Appleton Foxes. Action-packed cards. Here's a numbered A-Rod, number 11 of 150. It's 126 hits. Alec Rodriguez, 181 hits. 2003 AL MVP. It's tops, moments, and milestones numbered. Here's another moments and milestones. Well, it's a different card. 41 hits. Same photo. It's numbered 67 of 150. And so on. Let me check down here. Oh, here's a Willie Mays autograph. Willie Mays. I should send this to see if it's legit. Hard to see because it's signed right in the black area of his collar. But yeah, I think I picked that up for a couple bucks at the flea market. Took a chance on it. Got some older equestrian cards here and stuff like that. Some Brett Favre. So there's football in here as well. There's the other Cal Ripken. Oh, here we go. We're going to be digging into all my forged autographs that I got TTM'd. I got duped. Here you go. Here's some more. Minus the Yogi. Yogi was a postcard. All right, so Sandy Alomar, or Sandy Koufax. You see the PSA go N4 on that one. Here's the Catfish Hunter autograph with pen from back in the day. Nope. Here's a Don Drysdale autograph with pen back in the day. Did not pass authenticity. Here's a Hank Aaron. Right? Returned. Here's the second Cal Ripken. I sent this one out. The other one I didn't send because I'm sending just one. And that's how I know the other one's no good, because I sent them both I requested them both at the same time in the same envelope, got the same signatures, for the same fake Cal Ripken Jr. Thank you very much for destroying a child's dreams. Whoever you were. And that's that. So, moving on out of that box. There's a lot more in there, but there's some bad memories in there too, so we're just going to pass on that. Here's a box that says 1970 Topps Basketball. So here's some 86 Leaf in here, some 86 Dunruss. 86 Dunruss. It's only about a row and a half in the box. Here's some Topps Gold from 93 or 94 Topps Gold. So 1994 Topps Gold cards. There's a small stack of about 40. The 1970 basketball. Nope. There's 79 baseball in here though. Here's the 70 basketball. So the 70 basketballs are in here. They're all sleeved up. They're in the back. There's 100 or so, 200 maybe. So box didn't totally lie. All right, we're still moving. This is 84 Topps. And yeah, all 84 Topps baseball. That's what this one is. I think we're about done. I'm just going to scooch these back over with my hip. There we go. Looks safe enough for me. I made a bigger mess down here than most of it. Gotta find a home for this. For this stack's falling over already too. Just put it there a couple weeks ago. It's falling already. This may have to go out in my shed. I don't know what to deal with it here. And then, alright, we'll check the chat. See what's going on in the chat before we pull the chocks on this operation. And everything over So when the wife puts her head in there, she'll be like, "Oh my God, there's so much room, so much nicer, so much better. Thank you." Like, hey babe, anything for you, babe. All right. Oh, Adam's card closet's here. Sorry, Adam, I didn't need to be ignoring you. Hold on. Let me take a load off my back by lifting something heavy with my back. Oh, okay. Now, let's see here. I guess I should not be rude and sit on there where everyone can at least see me. Is the camera eyeballing me? Oh, camera died. Camera stopped. Hello, Mr. Camera. I'm over here. There you go. Thank you. All right, over there. There we go. All right. Mr. Camera, you stop following me. Oh, you're there. Don't matter. Come on, you see me? There's the L. There we go. There we go. All right, we're zoomed in a little bit. Let me read some of the chat. I missed a whole bunch of people's stuff. Airtime was here. What the heck? Organizing. Yes, I'm organizing. Gotta get ready. I gotta put that generator in. Get it wired into the fuse box, the fuse box and all that, or the breaker box, whatever you can call it. Oh God. All right, so I 81 clear. Okay, what you doing? Organizing. All right, so got here when Jeff got you, and then Adams, Barry, Diego, Alex. Hello, Adam. Watching Mickey exercise. New workout program, lifting 5,000 count boxes. Yeah, and I didn't lift that many. My back is a little sore. The newest fad. That's it. We should start that. We're gonna have a get together. Like the four collectors to get together. We should have, the box collectors get together, and we'll just lift up boxes and move them around with it. Now here it comes with a diet plan that includes a 1988 sticks of gum. Well, that's good. I mean, as an anniversary, like a first year anniversary gift, I can supply some 1972 gum for at least 3 people. I mean, we can break it into pieces too if you want to share. There you go. See, you need to get some dollars for your warehouse. Exactly. So I got furniture dolly. I got one over here because it's on the it's my computer sitting on it, and that's where the newer sets of baseball cards are. I got them underneath the laptop. So there's one dolly there. There's $2. There's $3. There's $4. There's $5. There's $6. $6 with stuff on. Yeah, $6. And I don't think there's any more now. But I got $6 worth of junk floating around. I don't think there's a dolly over here buried. Oh, $7. I forgot that there's another dolly over here. Come on, camera. Come with me. Follow me. There you go. Come on, follow. Follow. Keep coming. You can do it. So behind here, we see all these binders and stuff. There's 2 more totes of, I don't know, might be binders in there. Could be unopened boxes of cards. I don't know, to be honest with you. I don't remember, and it hasn't been that long since, it has been that long, right? It's been probably a year since I looked in there. This is not going to stay either. That'll keep you for a little bit. Stay there. So, yes, I ended up putting a blank on the top. First I didn't, but now I have small pieces of plywood that I cut to fit inside the padded portions. So now there's a blank inside of, I think, all of them. Maybe not that one there. That one there, the first one, I think that's my son's. Then I bought a couple wooden ones like his. And then I said, heck with this, I'm getting the plastic ones. They don't have the furniture dollies have that little lip on the ends with the carpeting on there, right? To keep from scratching your stuff. These plastic ones don't have the big lip. So this one doesn't have a blank, but if I have a wooden one, yes, it has a blank in it. somewhere, except for that very first one that was my son's that I stole from him. Well, I borrowed and never took back. I Homer Simpson's him, or Ned Flanders him, or whatever. You know what I mean? I borrowed his stuff. This one's got a blank in it. Yeah. So pretty much all but a couple plastic ones. And I think I may have even left 2 plastic ones out with John Jabs out of his store when I gave him that display case that I had full of for his store. Did you want a plank to the top? Oh, to the top of the stacks? No, I'm good. If that's what you're talking about. Walk the plank. But did you add a blank to the top of them? A blank to the top. I'm not a plank. Yeah, no, well, plank or blank, it's all the same. It's just the gap that was underneath. Right? I'm showing you my phone, but my phone's not doing that. I'm not looking with my phone. There's a piece of plywood, probably close to 1/2 inch. Like a 1/2 inch piece of plywood that's cut down to fit inside of there. Because I think the wood on the side probably 3/4. And I only had a 1/2 inch, so I cut it and used it. So yeah. And just think, guys, when you get done here, looking at this mess, I have my weekly eBay sales video that has got to have finished processing by now. Upstairs, waiting. It's just been cooking for I don't know how many hours now. And I'll be loading it up, and you'll get to see. It's just my weekend. I already did my weekly one, Monday through Thursday, sales day video, and then I do Friday, Saturday, Sunday, because like I said earlier, when I did the first couple, they were like 3 hours long. I'm like, no one's going to watch a 3-hour video. I'd have a hard time watching a 3-hour video, even of my own. You know, number one, you lived it, right? So you don't want to relive it. But it's just, it was, to me, I thought it was too long. And so this one was longer than the last couple. The last 2 were only like 30 minutes or just over, just under. This one is that camera's just looking down. That camera's done. I don't know what's wrong with it. He might be overheating, who knows. He's looking at the top of the boxes. God knows what he's looking at. Mr. Camera. And I'm gonna reach you. That cat never showed up. He was here early before the cameras were rolling, and then he just done stopped. It did. Come on, up here, dude. No, it doesn't do it. Hello, camera. Well, I'm beginning to think that the expense spent on this camera, probably not worth it. Hello. It's me, your friend. Thing ain't working. Okay. There we go. Yeah, now you want to follow me again, huh? Yeah, see? Spies, I tell you, spies. So yeah, someone asked me earlier if I thought about it. I think it was someone asked me earlier about my store, And one thing I can go back that far. Who was that? Oh, Low Roller. Someone asked me about my store. I thought it was Low Roller. I tend to view long videos when working for background distraction. Yeah, I do that too. Like if Donald was on before I started, collaborating with Donald Blundell, I would have his stuff on, and if something would come up, or anyone, a question would come up, or someone would say something, I would run over and have my little say, and then go back to sorting cards or whatever I was doing, listing cards, as Airtime would probably be doing, listing cards. What's in here? Some upper decks. So, yeah, but it's getting late, and you know what? I didn't even have lunch. Here's a nice binder of cards. What the heck? The things we find. Oh, what the heck is this? I'm sure I've seen these before, but I don't remember. 1950 Ted Williams root beer caps. What the heck? Let's see if we can get them over here. You guys see that? 1950 Teddy's root beer. I thought he did just Moxie. I don't know if it'll show up there, but there's soda bottle caps from back when I was a kid. We actually had glass bottles, not plastic. You had to pop up the lid off. These were meticulously taken off the bottle. Oh my God, it's the Great Flood. Guess that means the wife's up and about. One, two, three, four, 5 of them. I might be able to get $5 or $10 a piece for them. Airtime, what do you think? You gonna get $10 a piece for them? Think there's a market? As long as that same guy that bought my Catfish Hunter coin doesn't buy one, it'll be okay. And somehow they just disappear out of the envelope. A whole big stack of these too. A whole big stack of discs. Like the Big T, Tasty Freeze. Oh, Tasty Freeze discs. Okay. Hey, babe. What's that? And Isley's ice cream disc. And then there's just, I guess these are for some kind of baseball game. Stats game. Some kind of stat game, I guess. Got a few of them. Yeah. A and E strategy discs. F and J. Whatever that means. That's for one of those baseball games. Strategy games that people play. There's a strawberry one. Dawson. Derek Davis. Will Clark. Tony Gwynn. Pedro Guerrero. Andres Galarraga. Vince Coleman. Zig knows how the quality of players gone down. Sean Dunston. Glenn Davis. Kurt Gibson. Andres Thomas. And Gerald Perry. There's a whole big stack of discs here. Isley, Isalys. Sweet Williams Family Restaurants. A collector's and trader's item available at 155 locations to serve you. It's participating stores only. And these were never used. They don't have ice cream on them or nothing like that. These are like minty mint shape condition. But not today. Jeff, you still there? I did find some stuff that I can put in the store today. There's some more. Ooh, the Honda 100. I don't mean race. I mean, there's another tin full of cards from the 70s. Don't know exactly what year. It doesn't exactly say. Nope, just says Placentia, California. Street Chopper and Hot Bike Magazine, Department BG. So if you want to send in for for a magazine. There's $100 a month for a 10-month trial subscription. Send $4.75 for the magazine by check or money order to Street Chopper, blah blah blah, California. 66 card set, Street Chopper hot bike. Sorry. Trading cards. And I got a whole stack here. I got like 200 cards now that I can, if I want, put in the store today. Scan them anyway. Get them ready. Set builder. Yeah, I hear you, Red Light. I've become that. I've kind of stopped being the collector that I was. Those are neat caps. And I'm just focusing on sets and basically just top sets anymore. Whatever I have. I'll try to complete like the upper decks baseballs that I have, and mainly baseball, and worry about basketball and the hockey and the football afterwards. And I started binderizing. It's not a real word. Don't bother looking it up. But if you I'm binderizing, kind of a term I came up with, because you're putting everything in a binder, right? So why not binderize it, right? I don't know what else you want to call it. But I've got binders here from all different years, up to like 2022, I think. I started putting sets together from other ones. I have to break the sets open, 2003, 2004, and binderize them as well. So that's where we are with all that. Any other questions or comments or anything like that? It is 3:47 already, and I don't even know how long we're going at this. 3 hours. Well, it's not my record. I think I've gone like 5 or 6 hours before. So, I mean, 3 hours. And I'm retired now. I can do this every day. Go live like this and we can go through boxes again like I used to do. Because I got a bunch still to go through. And I got to empty out that storage unit. So it won't be long, and this is all going to be filled up again. And I'll be working out of the side door in here and just picking boxes out as I try to whittle it down. Try to stay away from the huge lots anymore, and focus on individual cards, basically for flipping purposes. Because now I've become a reseller, I guess. There you go. I could make it. You should. All right, there you go. That's a job for me to do. I can make a new shirt, binderize it. Maybe with some pictures of some cards and a binder in the background. Maybe someone asleep. I can do that. I made a pretty nice shirt just with photos that I have taken with my camera, my phone camera. It was I had to deal with my last days at work, and when I was in the military, when your number and your days were coming down towards the end, you're a short timer. If you were above like 100 days, or say under 100 days, I think it is. Short timers under 100 days. And then when you get really close, you're like a one-digit midget. Meaning you're single digit, 9 days, 8 days, 7 days till your last day. And so I made a shirt that said short timer, one-digit midget or something like that. And I had a picture of my Air Force boots, and my son has a Kevlar helmet. I put the Kevlar helmet over top of the boots. You guys will see it one day, I guess. If you haven't already seen it, maybe wearing it during the thing. And snapped a photo of it, cropped everything out from around it, and just put it on the shirt, and it looks perfectly like the real thing. I mean, for being just a photograph and transferred on the sublimation is what I'm doing, the sublimation. Not Cricut or anything like that. Cricut stuff looks good too, but I decided to go with the sublimation. And I just haven't really followed through with anything other than, again, a couple of shirts that I have made. But I have ideas floating around. That's for sure. I've got ideas for them. And there's another idea. So thank you there, Diego, for that. Other than that, I don't know what we got, guys. We got the cameras now following me everywhere. Before you wouldn't follow me, you just, hell with you. And I'm going to put my drink, put it somewhere. It's on top of the washing machine. There we go. Camera didn't follow me that time, did he? Yeah, now he's back. He's following me now. All right. Anything else from anybody? Look for my video. I'm going to go upstairs right now. When I get done here, I'm going to go upstairs. I'm going to upload it into YouTube. It's going to take a while for it to process there. All right. So it took a while for it to go through my editing process, and which isn't a whole lot, but I did notice some mistakes. I proof watched it. I noticed some mistakes, so you guys will be able to pick that out if you watch the video. Feel free to comment on anything like that. Uh-oh, camera's flashing. I don't know if it's getting too hot or what. I've never seen it flash. It might be a problem. I may lose the audio up there. It's going red and green, and I don't know what it's doing now. I have no idea. Yeah, I think it died. I think it overheated. I don't think it's following me. I don't think we're in Kansas anymore. Nope, Mr. Camera, we're not in Kansas. All right, so, hey guys, anything else? Questions, comments, bitches, gripes, moans, and groans, complaints? If not, thank you everyone who stopped by today and gave the thumbs up and said, hey, hello, whatever, waved. Doesn't matter. It's all good. And, yeah, we'll see you guys around the channels. All right? I appreciate it. Peace, everyone. See you guys in the next one. Have a great rest of your week. I gotta go get something to eat. I didn't have lunch, and it's already close to dinner time. All right. Catch you later, guys. And we are